So this is going to be the first video of this journey that I'm going to be going on and trying to share with whoever whoever wants to go on it with me, whoever wants to watch, whoever wants to listen, whoever wants to participate. So first video, like I said, this is going to be an introduction. I'm gonna tell you about myself, who I am, and what's going on here. Basically, the whole point to what this is. I am a 45-year-old male, middle-aged man. That's what I am. I have been married for 23, almost 23 years. My wife and I, we have 2 children. We have 1 girl. We have 1 boy. The girl just turned 21. She is in college. She is in state, but she's like a 4-hour drive from where we are. So she's not too far away. She's not across the country, but she's not so close that we just kind of go hang out on a daily basis. She comes home Christmas break, spring break, summer, that kind of thing. So we see her for that, and that's about it. She's doing really well in college. She's a good kid. I love her. She's our firstborn. Our youngest is 17. He is about to graduate high school a year early. And after he graduates in about 2 months, his goal, well, it's not his goal. He's signed up. He's agreed. He's going. He's going to join the United States Marine Corps. So in a couple months after he graduates, not sure the exact date yet, but we'll call it 4 months from now, he should be going to, what is it in South Carolina? I can't think of it right now, but there's a camp in South Carolina that he's supposed to be going to for a boot camp. Can't believe I forgot what the name of the camp is, but anyway, it'll come to me later. I'm a middle-aged man. Like I said, that's me. That's who I am. I have a full-time job. I've been working, my entire adult life. I am a firefighter. I've been a firefighter for almost 20, we'll call it 19 years. Before that, I was a sheriff's deputy. Didn't like that, so transferred over, and I was a fireman. Still am a fireman. But I've been riding on a fire truck for the last 19 years. For the last several years, I've been a lieutenant on a fire truck, and now I am also changing jobs to be what we call a fire life educator, which means I'm pretty much going to, I'm not going to be on a fire truck anymore, so there's a change there. I'm going to be more in the education field. I'm going to be going to schools and talking to kids about fire safety. We're going to be doing events, public events, doing some public safety announcements and things like that. So there's a change there as well. There's a lot of changes going on. My wife wanted me, she kind of gave me the idea to do this, where empty nest syndrome, right? Kind of thing that she thinks I'm going through, and she's probably right. She thinks I'm struggling with it. That was the word she used, was I'm struggling, and I don't like to say that. Doesn't mean it's not true. I don't like to say it. I've spent a large percentage of my time with my kids, whether it's vacation or it's just hanging out. As they were growing up, I coached them both in soccer, coached my son in football, basketball, track, jiu-jitsu. It's a typical American family dynamic, right? All the extracurricular activities that most people do, that's what we've been doing. Sports, that kind of thing. So it's been a lot of my time has been spent with them, and I've dedicated a lot of that. And I think that's the way it should be as a parent. I think that's the way it should be as a father. I don't have, little background, I don't have a good relationship with my family. I have one brother that I haven't seen or spoken to in 6 years. The same goes for my father. He and I have not spoken one word to each other in 6 years. My mother, I haven't seen in that time. We talk on the phone, once every 3 months on average, 2 to 3 months. We'll talk on holidays, birthdays, Christmas, that kind of thing. But I don't have a good relationship with them. I love them. I wish nothing but the best for them, but there's just no relationship. No hatred, no ill will, no evil thoughts. It's just not something that we do. So that's me in a nutshell. Firefighter, husband, father, a lot of changes going on. Like I said, daughter's in college. She's a junior in college. I may not have mentioned that. So she's got one more year after this. She may not be coming home this summer because she might be doing internships. So, and then this summer my son's going to join the military, the United States Marine Corps. I'm super proud of that. I'm proud of him for making that decision, and that's something he wants to do. It's not my first choice for him. My first choice was that he's going to be a firefighter. He's wanting to do I think it's called a crash fire something in the Marine Corps. So he wants to be a fireman in the Marine Corps. Again, super proud of that, but I don't know what I'm going to do with all this time. I've tried to find some hobbies. I've started reading more, and by more, I mean reading. I not typically ever been really a very big reader. The books that I do read, I don't like fiction. So if I do read a book, it's probably going to be a biography, autobiography on somebody that I find interesting, somebody whose life I'm interested in, or somebody who's just lived an interesting life. So I've tried that. I've tried drawing, trying to get into art. I like photography a lot. I stay active. I exercise. I like to run. I like to work out. I homebrew kombucha. That's not very time consuming if you know how to homebrew kombucha, but it's just a hobby of mine. It's something I enjoy doing. I've done that for a couple years now. And that's it. That's me in a nutshell. So we're going to go on this little journey of trying to come to terms with life as we know it. It's evolving. It's moving forward. We're never standing still. We're always moving. Hoping we're moving forward, and that's just me. So we'll see. Anybody that wants to follow, connect, please do. If you have any questions, if you want to talk about something, if you have a topic that you want to get into, I'm more than happy to try to cover some of that. I am not a counselor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am nobody special. I'm just a guy that's middle-aged and hitting that point in life where the kids are leaving out, and I don't know what I'm going to do, and I struggle with it a little bit. I looked on the internet to see just, I don't know, what was out there. If there's somebody else going out doing struggling and going through the same thing I am, and most of it was women, mothers. Nothing against mothers, they're fantastic. Nothing against women, you're beautiful, but I think it's just different. And I'm hoping to give a man's perspective, and hopefully I can get some other men's perspective and fathers out there, and we can talk and communicate. Maybe we can help each other out. So we'll see. That's the introduction.